slots. I think we'll have that instead. We'll put improved invisibility there, and then go with true sight. Just in case we run into some really obnoxious enemies. Okay, very nice. Let us return
Task at hand.
to the Umar Hills, and recall to everyone all that we've accomplished. I'm sure they'll be quite happy with us. At least I hope so, anyway.
As you will.
And the party returns after 12 hours. Well, since we're in the north, we might as well come down here and go talk to Madolf's band. Valigar has probably returned to his cabin here. But, yeah, we have no real reason to visit him at this point. Other than just to say hello. Hey there, Madolf. How'd the negotiations go?
Of course.
It is good to see you again, human. You bring word to human village, yes? Yes, I have. Has Minister Lloyd not arrived yet? Huh? Human Lord is coming? No, no coming yet. But Madolf is pleased that you did what you say. Madolf thanks yous.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Alright, so apparently Minister Lloyd has not come to talk to Madolf yet. We shall go back to town and relate what happened, and hopefully that'll be that then. Okay, it is the middle of the night, but this is pretty important news. So we're gonna justify coming in.
It's long past time for...
Yeah, you don't have to tell us, Jan.
Whatever I can do to...
Hi there!
Just name what you want.
Well, he says he spoke with him. Well, I've spoken with Madolf. They just want to live in peace. In exchange, we'll have someone to protect us. And the merchants are looking forward to it too. Madolf wants to come to town to purchase, supplies and things. That should be quite a sight. But, thank you, Kered. I wouldn't have thought of negotiating with these creatures. This will be better for Innisvale all around. But that is little news besides what you have obviously been through. I see you've returned with none other than our halfling heroine. I am relieved to see you well, Mezzy. These are honorable companions who freed me from the clutches of a most dreadful Shade Lord, Mayor, which was the actual bane of your village. It seems the Shade possessed your ranger and committed his evil acts from her body. My own companions are dead, and Morella was killed with the Shade, sadly. But you have Kered here to thank for your salvation. I too would have perished were not for his most timely intervention.
Oh, this is most joyous news.
It is sad that Morella is dead, but we are most grateful to you, my lord, for ridding us of this peril. As agreed.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
Here is the armor of my ancestor ranger. It is leather, but I assure you it is most strongly bound with magic to make it as strong as plate mail. I am not sure if the armor will be of any use to you. Is this enough of a reward? I suppose I could offer you some amount of gold as well. We found a lot of gold when we killed that dragon. No, the leather itself is, more than enough. You are very kind. It is good to know there are valiant and generous folk still in Faerun. My thanks to you again, my lord. It is a great relief to know that Innisvale will now be safe. I will tell the townsfolk immediately. Party's reputation and virtue increases by 1, and we get some experience. And some armor, which he drops on the ground. Oh no, he dropped his familiar on the ground. Pick that back up. Do not let scales get away. That's bad. That is not what you do with your familiar. Oy. Okay. So, glad to help, Minister Lloyd.
Is there something you need?
You should know that Madolf has agreed to protect the town. The merchants are pleased to provide him. Is there anything I can do for you? No, we don't need anything.
I wouldn't dream.
Glad to help, glad to help.
Oh, yes.
Oh, can we have any idea as to what this stuff is? Not really. How about you, Jan? Don't you have goofy goggles or something that can identify stuff? Oh no, that's for detecting visibility. What should we identify? The armor, the weapon? Maybe the chain armor. Dark mail +3. Either by design or through exposure to intense heat in battle, the chain links of this armor are coal black throughout. While legends usually speak of knights in shining armor facing great beasts, fire-resistant enchantment on this suit suggests equally great, if unheralded, battles with fire-breathing creatures. +20 resistance to fire damage, armor class of 2. Oh, that's pretty good. Sounds like something Mazzy could use, actually. Yeah, it would be better than the smell of the dead that we gave her. I guess we'll just hold on to that then. What about this other stuff? Can he identify... No, he's out of spells. Okay, then. Guess we'll just have to identify that other stuff another time.
Just as I thought!
Well, that sounds rather, foreboding. But we should go up to talk to Madoff and crew, and,
I fear the pace we have set is too much for me. I must rest.
I guess either they were playing dumb and lying to us, or Minister Lloyd actually came and talked to them on the way we were back to see him? Oh, yeah, that is a little silly. Breaking the game again, as we are. Okay.
Onward, then.
Hello. Madoff pleased to see you, human. Human village send message. We speak soon in trade. Madoff and fellows protect village. They like. Madoff and fellows owe you much. We could stay and be left alone here. Is good. Here, have shield to give you. Is magic. From Sithsil army. We know yous. Maybe you like.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Shield of the Lost, +2. This odd shield was constructed by nomads that once inhabited the forests of Myrrh, a group long since absorbed into civilized society and forgotten. Examination reveals fine weavings of animal and human hair bound together by enchantment. While how this was done is lost to time. 3 armor class bonus, +5 magical resistance. This actually might be a better shield than what Yahira has. Yes, indeed. And it's blue! Bright blue. Maybe a shield for Mazzy? Oh no, I don't think she can use a shield with her bow in her other hand. Well. Whatever. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, Madoff.
To the task at hand.
Alright, so we have solved the problems of the Imna's Vale. Whew, what an encounter, what an adventure. Defeating a shadow dragon. That is certainly not something that happens every day. Can't help but feel a little exhausted at all of that. What complete total chaos that all was. How are we doing on gold? I mean, I'm sure we'll sell some, 24,000, and we'll probably get even more once we sell some of this stuff. So, pretty good, actually. Party is doing quite alright. Kered, he likes Mazzy. She seems a little, pretentious, a little paladin-esque. But she's got her head in the right place.
As you will.
I suppose. Just perhaps a little...
Something you need? Of course.
Too intense for Kered, I suppose.
We are all heroes.
Stop it, Minsk.
Kicking, for goodness!
Yes.
Everything
Okay.
is good, customer. A pearl to you.
Never would have thought to sell goods to an ogre, but there it is. And he's a fair bargainer, too. Yeah, okay, let's see some of your wares. Hey, maybe they actually have new wares now that the trade is coming back to town and the ogres are there to protect it. Or maybe not. Alright, let's sell some stuff we don't need. Ellen's journal, yeah, we don't need that anymore. Alright, that's his katana. Can't sell that. She doesn't have anything to sell. Yahira. Until she gets another magical bludgeoning weapon, she's gonna keep that staff. We should probably keep that shield, too. I want to keep the Mail of the Dead. Darts of Wounding and all these two-handed swords can go on their merry way. Kered, what does he have to sell? Cloak of the Stars. Rate 6 plus 5 darts each day. Maybe we should just get rid of that. Well, let's go through our gem collection first. We don't need oinks rings or gold rings or any of these other lesser gems. I'm in the king's tier. We'll pass on that. Oh right, wrong container we were opening there.
Whatever I can
Let's
do.
check the other merchants.
Gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Maybe they got something new too. No, he just has the usual potions he had before. But I'm sure we can sell some gems here as well. Okay, nope, those are still diamonds and emeralds. What about this one? That's the rogue stone. We definitely want to keep that, because it's used for a spell, it says. And it's rare. So, we want to keep that. And yeah, for some reason these bags seem to link to the same container. I have no idea why, but they do. It's a little odd. Maybe that's a bug, I don't really know for certain. But, whatever. As for what's in here, we should get rid of stuff that's not really that good. Like 2 generic plus 2 slings. A generic plus 2 dagger. I mean, do we really need something like that in there? I don't think so. And then there's the shield. We should definitely save the shield. Maybe we can just sell off one of the plus 2 slings. Yeah. Keep the shield in there. And the dagger, maybe that could be somebody's backup weapon. I don't know, like Mazzy's. Why the hell not? Boom, boom, boom. He has his lightning wand. Those items to identify. Items to sell. Jahir is actually collecting a lot of quest items at this point. He's probably going to have to get rid of some of those eventually. Very good. Oy, 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 oy. Alright.
Just name what you want.
I think this is probably a good time for the party to take a nice, long, peaceful rest. I don't think anyone has spells to prepare at this point. No, so time to rest up.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Welcome truly, my lord. 'Tis grand to have a hero of our village come into my good establishment. Anything you wish, I'm pleased to provide it. Even if the culprit didn't turn out to be Umar? Aha! 'Tis a sting on ye, Vince. My name's Vicenzo, you lord-ass rodent. I never wished Umar to be the culprit, I only feared it. And she be out there still. Sure she
I don't know
is.
what you were expecting, but as a sword,
Shut your yip, boy.
one-dimensional in what I want!
Alright, let's have some wine. Shepherds and farmers from outlying areas are relieved that the wolf pack has been disbanded and the werewolf destroyed. Flocks will be safe once again. And let's stay the night. You may not rest when your party is scattered.
You point where Minsk goes.
Right there.
Evil stands aside.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Can we rest now, please? Thank you. Alright, party rests.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Feels much better about themselves. Let's identify these magical items. Alright, a halberd. Halberd plus 2, Dusk Blade. Though once a simple halberd, this weapon spent many hundreds of years in a tome next to the soul phylactery of a powerful lich. The creature was eventually erased from existence, purportedly by another of its kind, but such close proximity to that concentrated evil has imbued this blade with the very essence of night and the chill of darkness. Energy that becomes deadly in combat. It is a foul weapon, and a warrior should use it with caution. Plus 2 halberd that does cold damage. And leather armor. The Knight's Gift, plus 5. Originally blessed by Shar, this armor has a long and interesting history. Only the greatest of thieves have ever owned this heavily enchanted armor. The essence of night has been woven into the dark set of armor so that it feels like normal armor, but encloses the wearer in a mass of twisting shadows. Indeed, it gives plus 20 to hide in shadows. This sounds like perfect armor for a Yoshimo. Oh yeah, that's all black. Awesome. Yeah, that definitely gets awesome points. Alright, let's get rid of some just general junk we don't need in here. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, sorry, Sling. I'm getting rid of all this nonsense. Alright, the Ripper 2. I should keep that. Sword of Chaos, yes. This bastard sword. When are we really gonna fight shapeshifters? And even if we do fight them, I remember them being, you know, dangerous, but not all that powerful. I don't think we're gonna need to hold on to that stuff, to be perfectly frank. So... And then there's this goofy Cloak of the Stars, which summons powerful darts. And that kind of seems like a tongue-in-cheek gag, doesn't it? Alright, so we're gonna sell that too. And then there's all this stuff. We want to keep the Crown Fair scroll. The note from Mazzy, yeah, she can have that back, I guess. What is this? That's a warning, the Shadow Thief note. Warning everyone not to deal with this other guild. I guess that's still relevant, so we'll keep that. What is this? This is the keep key to Nalia's. I guess. Morella's journal. I'm gonna give that to Mazzy. Along with this Almonitor's gobbledygookity. Alright. She can have all these quest items. Alright, good, good. And then there's all this stuff. Golem building book, Tomb of a Monitor. Cool. I am beginning to think that it actually might be best... And we'll hold on to this. For... Kered isn't really sure just how much longer to keep Mazzy inside the party. I mean, she definitely seems like a solid companion. But,
Just as I thought.
you know, that's the nature of it. He wants to, you know, just generally meet a bunch of adventurers, help them out.
Onward then.
Kind of, yeah, well, you met an ogre, that's nice. And, just generally survey the area without really focusing too much on any one group. So, selling off these old slings, Cloak of the Stars, and that sword. 32,300 gold, not bad.
To the task at hand. As you will.
So that'll be something for Kered to think about. Just, I mean, Mazzy seems nice and all, but how much longer do we want to keep her in the party? And beyond that, what should the party do next, actually? That's something we should reflect upon. I mean, because of the map would indicate that there's still that trouble in the Windspear Hills. There's still the animal problems and trade meat, which Chihiro was interested in. I forget about Watcher's Keep. And I suppose we could always go looking around the city for trouble, too. Maybe talk to some of the other orders in the Temple District or the Government District, try to find someone else who can help us get Imoen back. Kered is enjoying being in the countryside, but he is kind of making note of the fact that he really should find someone to help the party soon, because he's worrying about Imoen more and more as time goes on. So that will be something for him to think about. Yeah, so for now, though, thanks for watching. I hope everyone's enjoyed it, and we'll see you all later. Okay, bye-bye.